You were given
What
another
was the
opportunity. The purpose is you were given
You're right. What
another
I'm saying
chance.
to
You were
you,
not
we was in,
sentenced yet.
we
It's
was.
like being on trial. You're not actually sentenced to death yet,
Wait,
so you get to do it a
hold
couple
on,
more
baby.
times.
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck?
Wait, wait. If we're in a heavenly state, what would possess us to want to come to the unheavenly state?
Well,
Baby,
you
can
wanted
you hear
to
me?
come.
I think that that Earth is relatively new in the universe. I don't think that Earth is that. I think that we've been on other planets. If you actually look at some people's past life regressions, some people are talking about planets that they've been on that have Sirius and different like star systems. I think that we've traveled to different. Get come and go to different planets and different places. Earth is relatively new. I don't think it's like a purgatory. I think it's like just a new place that people are kind of going to.
There's, I believe, 13 dimensions.
What makes you think that Earth is new? Who told you that?
Because think about the universe. You know what I'm saying? I think Earth is very new. There's different planets. There's different like galaxies. There's different star systems, and the universe expands. You know what I'm saying? I think that, and even if you talk about so-called Genesis and all these different biblical things, it speaks of beings that were existing before Earth. So those beings existed on different planes and on different.
We're not even talking
before
about
the Earth
any
even
of that.
existed.
That's not the question he asked me. Everybody's getting around the point.
You only think about your
and why are we here?
Right.
Okay, so if I'm in the heavenly state, and we were all in the heavenly state, why the hell would you want to come to the hell?
We're not in the heavens, but that's the key, Babaji. You're not in the heavenly state. We are absolutely in hell.
But how can you say
that? No, we're not.
How can you say that we in hell?
Nobody ever wants to believe it.
We're not in
hell. No, but
I'm saying I know that scares you.
No, listen to me. Can you explain why you say
hell?
That?
You want, but
hell don't even exist. Hell does not exist.
Indeed.
There's no such thing as hell.
What's your name? I don't want to call you Indeed, baby. What's your name?
Zaina.
Zaina. Okay, Zaina. Listen up, Zaina, and listen up, everybody. I guess what I'm trying to say to you is we were in a heavenly state, and now we're in hell.
Yeah.
How did we get here? How did someone go from being in heaven to going to hell?
There's no such thing as hell.
Is there a such thing as heaven?
No.
Listen to. So I'm new to this, so I'm gonna just ask my questions. And okay, so if don't you know how like in the Bible that they say? Because I was raised in the church, but like as I got older, I like backed off. Like when I got to learning more aspects of different like things. So listen, so like in the Bible they mark like the 666, the mark of the beast, right? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
But we're made of like our melanin is made of 666.
Appreciate it,
like,
yes, baby. Thank you, baby. Yes, baby.
The women on these panel are not fully awake. They're not fully conscious. I don't talk to bots. They're not on my level intellectually, so I'm not going to continue with them.
But they're pretty.
They're not ready for the knowledge. They want to rebuttal of somebody that they can't rebuttal because they're not educated enough.
They're egotistical, very egotistical.
But listen, if you feel that way, that's
very egotistical and very conceited and very self-centered.
If you feel that way,
you think that you know everything and you don't.
But listen, Ashley, if you feel that way and you see that someone is
you can't even
form a full sentence, that you're
darling.
Very
okay,
negative energy.
Listen to me. listen to me. If a motherfucker's talking about, now I'm getting ignorant. If a motherfucker's talking about something
ignorant.
that you're talking about, if a motherfucker's talking about something that you're talking about, and you listening and seeing that they're on the same motherfucking track as you, but they got a little bit wrong or whatever the case may be, that's where you step in. That's where you step in and share your knowledge. Don't just down talk the next motherfucker because they don't have the same knowledge. You don't do that. The fuck?
She thinks she's better than everybody. She thinks she's better than everybody because she got a little knowledge. She read a couple books and now she thinks she's
better. No, I don't think I'm better.
Get out of here.
I don't think I'm better. You
don't know how many books I done read. You don't know nothing about me and what I know. You just assume that I know. But I don't think I know everything. I don't think I know more than everybody. I think that there's something that everybody got that can actually.
My thing is, all of y'all on this panel got good vagina, hot, juicy, tight vaginas, and y'all need to come together because of that. Y'all need to not fight. Pussy power.
I'm not fighting.
All of y'all pussy smell good. It feels good. You know how to make a man feel good, and you define a man. And that's all that matters. Every one of you can please a man. That's all. Can you please a man? You're a good woman. And that's the only thing that matters. Everything else doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is how you can make somebody else feel.
To make somebody
else. I have a question, Nature Boy.
Not just your question, but just your mind and your ability to be a pleaser. Can you please me?
Well, number 4 can definitely please you. She looks like she's pretty experienced.
Where's your problem? You got a really negative aura about yourself. You got a very negative aura about yourself. You know so much. That's probably why you're a nihilist, because maybe you should stop being a nihilist, because I think it's making you very negative.
Okay, well, that's okay. Geminis are usually a little negative.
I'm a Gemini my damn self, so don't even get to me on Gemini. I'm a Gemini myself.
And I'm a Cancer, and you make me want to get out my body.
Wait, who's a Cancer?
3.
Zaina.
Shouts out to the Cancers. I'm on the cusp. I'm June 20th. So I'm like one step away from being a Cancer. Like, one more day, and I would have been a Cancer.
How many children you got?
I don't have no kids.
Oh, what's your age?
Can I ask a question?
Can I get my answer first? What's your age?
I said I'm 27.
Oh my goodness.
He is funny.
I had a question about AI, but
what about artificial intelligence?
I just wanted to know how you felt about it fitting into the conversation prior to the
Aries on this panel?
Talk?
Anybody on this panel with Aries energy in their chart?
No.
No.
No, I don't have any. I haven't done my chart yet. I'm not gonna lie.
I think my son is in Leo.
I was gonna do y'all chart tonight. Since we're on the box, can I smoke water, babe?
Can I ask a question?
What version of astrology do you do? Do you do the one with Chiron or whatever the other planet or whatever, the Chiron or tropical? Because I think I'm a Gemini, but I might be a Cancer. I don't know what my damn sign is now. With the extra planets.
That's so mean.
I don't know. I got rubbed the wrong way. So now I'm in like my whole energy is off. I was actually
all of you guys energy are you can't form a sentence.
Don't let people disturb you. Don't let people disturb you.
Shut up. Don't say nothing to me. Don't say nothing to me, Ashley. Don't say nothing to me, because you're the one. You're triggering me. You're triggering me.
Some people don't know how to talk in crowds. Shit, you just so negative, bro.
Mind your business.
Hey, Vaughn.
Mind your damn business.
That's why her shit green, because
hey,
she
Nature
acting
Boy.
like the Grinch today. God damn it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Can I ask you a question about AI and the consciousness?
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely, yeah.
Are you aware where they're closely scientists and engineers to try to integrate consciousness into AI? I just want your thoughts on that as it relates to humanity. Because once they figure out what consciousness is, how to replicate that, and they insert it into AI, AI would be able
I guess the
make
question
conscious
is,
decisions.
like, what is the meaning of something artificial?
Well, I would say that it's either. Do you want the Webster dictionary, or do you just want what I think?
Let's go to the actual dictionary and get the definition of the word artificial.
Have you guys ever heard of Ghost in the Box?
Everything is in the word. Everything
is
in
Ghost
the
in the Box. Ghost in the Machine.
Yeah, the machine. The understanding that even these phones have a consciousness, even of itself, like anything that basically exists, have some level of consciousness to it. So AI already has consciousness to it because of the fact that it's going to be called the singularity, and the singularity is what's going to bring this whole thing about. But it's going to eventually surpass us. And that's when we should be worried, because once they're able to basically make the AI operate at a speed faster than the human brain, and it continues to grow, that's when they are gonna not be able to control it anymore, and that's kind of a dangerous place to be, I believe.
Well, the Ghost in the Machine actually came from what they actually talked about, potentially it coming from God, like God being the I guess orchestrator of AI. And so some people believe that represents the consciousness. So the God in the machine is the consciousness in the machine. And so there is a difference between being aware and consciousness, and most animals are aware. They're not conscious. So Elon Musk spoke about this and said in about 10 years, this is also a prediction or a projection, that consciousness, once they figure out exactly, because consciousness is what makes us human. So once they figure out exactly what consciousness is and able to replicate
there's a difference between consciousness and awareness. Who told you that?
There is, Nature Boy. There is.
What's the difference between consciousness and awareness? Please tell me the difference.
Okay, so consciousness. Have you ever seen the consciousness and awareness circle?
No.
Okay, so consciousness is awareness, right? So you're aware of things that are around you. However, consciousness is what makes us dream, what gives us thoughts, what gives us memories, right? And an awareness is, the idea is just like basically being aware that you're alive or that you're there, right?
Hold on. Because that's not what the dictionary says.
Okay, you want to go off the dictionary?
Yeah.
We can do that. Go ahead.
Consciousness is the state of being awake and aware of one's surroundings. It's also meaning that the awareness or perception of something by a person. So your consciousness is awareness. And to go furthermore, it says the fact of awareness by the mind of itself in the world. So consciousness is awareness. So I'm trying to figure out what.
No, consciousness, I believe, is in a condition of an awareness. But you can be you have to be aware to be conscious, but you don't have to be conscious. No, you don't. You have to be. Yeah, if you're conscious, you have to be aware. But if you're aware, you don't necessarily have to have a level of consciousness.
Have you ever asked Siri about itself? Isn't Siri AI? Have you ever asked Siri, like, who are you? And Siri rattles off this really creepy
No, I don't have Siri.
Like, I am, da-da-da-da.
So anyway, going off of that, let's go back to the original question.
Okay, can you listen to this real fast? Same thing with your dog.
Look, listen. Young dog, let me tell you why you are God and there's no man to God. If you're religious and think you're about to disagree, then there's no reason for you to continue this video or comment. Just leave. Let's go back to the beginning of time where there was nothing but consciousness. Consciousness was the first thing ever to exist. It's the first thing that was always here, so that was God. But consciousness has no form. reason why I'm experiencing the human right now is because this consciousness has been stored in the human's body. Because that consciousness comes from God from the beginning of time. God just chose to experience a human. Same thing with you, same thing with your dog, same thing with the plants that's outside your house. Everybody has consciousness, and that source of consciousness is God. We are extensions of that consciousness.
What video is this?
You think I'm talking about your body is God, your ego. No, it's your consciousness is God.
What video is this? What video is this?
His name's
What
Real
video?
Chosen. His name is Real Chosen.
And what video is that?
It's on TikTok. It's this spiritual dude I follow on TikTok.
So I was to go back to the original question. If consciousness is is what makes humans different or unique, to know your thought as somebody who's of nature, your thought about us moving closer and closer to the idea of integrating consciousness into artificial intelligence and what that means for humanity. I was just interested as someone of nature. I hear so many people are anti artificial intelligence or anti quote unquote robots.
Let's answer that. Let's answer that. What is the definition of artificial?
Produce, process. Well, we can go back to because you want the actual definition from the dictionary. So going back to artificial, made or produced by human beings rather than occurring naturally. So process.
Okay. So now watch this. I'm about to show you. I'm gonna break down AI for you very quickly. Now it says that artificial is made or produced by human beings rather than occurring naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's look up natural. Open
nature.
Up another window.
Aren't you natural? Like,
hold on. Look up the definition of natural.
Okay.
The definition of natural is what?
Having, constituting or relating to classification based on features existing in nature. Natural nature. Nature boy. Natural. Natural boy.
Okay. So my definition in the dictionary says existing in or caused by nature, not made or caused by humankind. And just to recap, before I make my point, the word artificial means made or produced by human beings rather than occurring naturally. Now my question to you is what?
You mean
are human beings a part of nature?
Yes.
So if human beings are a part of nature, then how the hell can there be anything truly artificial?
Because it was... No, Money said I was slow. So what I'm saying is, again, robot...
No. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about money.
Okay.
Listen,
so go ahead.
Artificial.
Well, don't humans make other humans?
Okay, listen to me very closely.
Yeah, artificial is not natural at all.
Right. It means that it was made by human beings. The word natural means what?
Like computers are made by human beings. That doesn't make it natural. So I just wanted to know your thoughts. Like, were you afraid? Were you feeling intrepidation? Were you all for it?
The word.
I was just wondering.
Natural. Are you talking about me?
Yeah, I just wanted to know your feelings on the artificial intelligence integrating consciousness.
I'm explaining that to you. To you. You're not listening.
Oh, okay.
Can somebody turn their back to Nia? Can you turn your background off?
That's not my background. I'm talking to you. This is number 5. That's not mine.
Who's watching the background? Who's got the background?
They said number 3. Okay. So I just want you to know, is Tanya speaking to you? Yeah. Number 5.
Tanya, are you following me, or are you not following me?
She's not following you. She just wants to talk.
Okay, Ashley. Cleo. So I am following you. I just didn't want to divert because I just really wanted to know your idea on, as somebody that's of nature.
Did you hear my answer?
You didn't answer it. You gave me a question and said if humans who represent natural, right, or nature. Your question was.
No, you didn't. Okay, I'm gonna read. Did you catch what I'm saying, Ashley?
I absolutely, but she doesn't.
No, she didn't.
She doesn't have the patience to sit and listen. She just wants to prove a point, and that's all. So
I'm not proving any point. I wanted his idea on this. I'm actually doing research on how people feel about this. So Ashley, can you just back up?
You have to let him explain. You ask him a question, let him explain.
Doesn't this thing look like it's aware of itself? Doesn't it look at it?
Not with a human. Not with a human being, but not with a human being. You just showed them the creator actually moving with it and programming it. So consciousness is a robot being able to actually naturally or instinctively make its own decisions, not being programmed. So going against the program.
But they have clones that's.
Yeah, she is borderline trolling. It's okay.
I'm trolling. I just don't have the patience for speech.
Yeah, I am a talker. I'm sorry. I'm a Gemini. I don't have a lot of patience for trolls.
But no, the only thing I want to say is look at how this robot is looking at its hands.
No, I agree with number 3. If that's number 3 speaking, I agree to a certain extent.
What do you think?
Did you see that? Did you see that? But did you see that the actual creator is moving with it?
Where?
No.
There's a person behind it.
Virtual. Yeah, he was moving his shoulders up and down, and the robots were moving with him. Virtual reality.
Where? No. That robot is moving on its own. There's nobody there.
So,
see this robot? It is actually moving.
Are you guys diverting from the original question? I just wanted to ask Nature Boy.
These robots, listen, it's called the Singularity.
I have that posted on my page. I know. I have that posted on my page.
Right. What I'm trying to explain to you is that what it's called is the Singularity.
They are money.
It's called the Singularity. What is going to happen is pretty soon these things are going to have a consciousness of its own, whether it's natural or not. And whether whatever we think about it or not, because technology is going to advance.
Are you able to come by and talk to me at another time? I will be holding a channel about artificial intelligence. I really would like, as somebody who lives in nature, to know your perspective on the way that humanity is moving, because I have my own perspective on it. And so I just wanted to hear that.
I just told you that the meaning of artificial means that it's man-made and is not from nature. And I asked you what was the meaning of natural, and natural means nature, not man-made. But then I asked you, and I proceeded to ask you a question. I said,
so you said, how is it artificial if it's man-made?
I said to you, you keep talking, shut the fuck up. Damn, baby.
Ooh,
that's incredible. I'm just fucking with you, but chill, yo.
And
Alright, that's it. I'm about to get rid of you. I'm gonna get rid of you, yo.
Don't get rid of me.
Yo, for real, stop playing. You keep talking while I'm talking. Like every time I start talking, you keep talking.
Right.
That's Ashley. You get me mixed up. She needs to go.
No, that was you. I've been quiet. I've been waiting for you to answer the question, but we've all been waiting. You won't let them say.
The question was what, Ashley?
I'm not going to get
What was the question? Because you don't even remember the question.
No, I'm not going to go back and forth with you, darling. I don't like debate.
You guys are being so annoying right now. Unbelievably annoying.
She is, Nature Boy, isn't she?
Fuck.
Number 2.
My point is this. I asked you if human beings are a part of nature. This is what I said to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not all.
Human beings are part of.
Yeah. Not all.
Here we go.
That's not. I just want you to know that's not me. That's Ashley saying not all, not all.
That wasn't
I answered
me.
the question.
No, That's what it means.
Can you guys just be quiet?
Can y'all stop blurting out stuff?
Right.
That shit is
He's
annoying
talking
as hell.
to number
like,
5.
Just wait your turn.
I don't want your man. Okay?
What do you mean?
No, them. Because I know they're protecting you because they want you. But I'm just coming here as an intellect to find out some information from someone who lives in nature, what your thoughts are. And you asked me if humans are part of nature, and I said yes.
So if humans are part of nature... Oh my God. That's it. I'ma just get rid of her. Like, I'm done. I ain't even.
She's the one that's the troll. Yeah, she said I was the troll.
Yeah, she thinks she funny. It's cool.
Right. I told y'all. See, now I'm supposed to be the troll. See, told you.
Yeah, but if I was trying to talk knowledge with somebody that wasn't really trying to get no knowledge.
Right. And I really wanted to hear what you were gonna say. That's fucked up.
Can you continue to answer the question, though? Could you answer that question? I want to know what you got to say about
All right. So, if human beings are a part of nature, then how can anything truly be artificial? The word artificial means made naturally, not by humans. But natural means not by humans. But I asked you if humans are a part of nature. You said yes. So, what is natural? Humans are a part of nature, so what humans do is natural. There's no such thing as artificial. And that's what I was trying to say. There's no such thing as artificial because human beings are a part of nature. It's not unnatural.
That makes sense.
What humans doing, nature's doing. What human beings are doing is a part of nature. And that's what people don't understand. They're like, oh, I thought you was nature. Why you ain't in nature? Because I got more intelligent about what nature was. Nature's everything. Nature's human beings. There's no such thing as artificial. When we make our artificial products, what do we make them from? Nature. Exactly. So it's natural. It's all natural. All of it's natural.
Right.
So
from what I heard, the majority of what we make actually is a replica of something in the human body, like a car. The whole system of a car is really the digestive system because you need gas to fill it up, like fuel, like food, and you put it into the gas tank in the car, the engine. So, in other aspects of things that we create, really mimics parts of like the human body.
It's true.
Yeah, but we artificially make animals. You know what I mean? If that's the case, we artificially made a chicken. We artificially made everything. Shit. The corn that you have is genetically modified. I mean, everything is genetically modified, and it's unnatural if that's the case. You know what I mean? Like, and someone just said in the chat that someone said in the chat that artificial can't reproduce on its own. That's bullshit. We got artificial all kind of plants. We got all kind of, and what you would call artificial, shit. They got clones. They made a clone.
Bananas,
nigga. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bananas ain't supposed to even look like that. How they look like that? Bananas didn't look like that.
Bananas cure a lot of things that we don't even think about. Like bananas help with a lot of
But I'm saying, but a real banana is filled with seeds. You can't even barely eat a real banana. The ones we eat right now are modified genetically. Hey, Rose.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, but we did that. Like we things that are genetically modified are not always bad. Sometimes we do that to make more or to create things or to isolate certain aspects of a plant that we like the best or whatever. So,
that's
Rose,
true.
what's up?
Hey, so got a question. Yes, I understand we come from nature, right? Everything that exists
from nature or we are nature?
Both. We are both. We are and come from nature, right? Now, the more intelligence we come into there are certain beings that try to taint the originality of what nature has already created. Once
you mean evolution?
Once, not necessarily, because, for example, if we're going to refer to evolution, a giraffe's neck wasn't always that long, but over time, because it couldn't reach the leaf, its neck started to extend. That's different, as opposed to someone chemically modifying something to have an outcome. There's a difference.
Yeah, but it's not even that. Why are you separating man from nature? Man, everything that we do, nature's doing. Can we understand?
Right, like animals, they automatically know how to survive, and that's what he's saying. Like animals don't have to get taught how to.
Is a landfill nature? Is a landfill built?
I don't know why y'all can't understand that.
So it's like nanolinks. What they're doing in nature is that what trees do? Trees create like neural links and stuff.
No, what I'm telling you is that's what humans do in nature.
Right.
Humans are a species in nature.
I'm getting upset. I'm getting fucking upset right now.
I don't know. I disagree that everything. Some things are not natural. Some things are like styrofoam is not natural. It doesn't even absorb into the earth. It basically exists.
No, it's natural. It's definitely biodegrade.
Styrofoam is
natural. So are you saying that nature is basically self-destructing itself?
Yes.
Biodegradable, I think that's.
So why would nature self-destruct?
Because everything has its.
Hold on, y'all. I'm talking to Nature Boy.
Everything has its cycles. That's like asking me why is there fall? Because everything has cycles. Right. That's like asking me why is there fall? Why is there a winter? Why can't it always be summer?
So there's a difference.
Because everything has its cycles.
Okay. So there's a difference between cycles ending and cycles beginning, right? But from my understanding of what's happening in nature, because of man-made things, a lot of these things cannot be replenished. A lot of these things cannot grow the way it needs to. As to why they're trying to create GMO products, as DJ Genesis.
There is no they. There is no they. There is no they. There is no they. There is just
corporations.
Okay.
Corporation.